Hi, my name is Dan Warner. Welcome to my channel. If you're already a subscriber here, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Zoom auditions. I've been asked a lot about different kind of Zoom auditions. I've already done a video on commercial Zoom auditions. Today is going to be a live example of a play audition that I had, I think, about 2 weeks ago. So I was auditioning for a play. It was via Zoom. I recorded that. I'm going to show you guys and I'm going to break it down, talk a little bit about it, some of the differences between the different types of auditions on Zoom. Now, the one thing that I want to talk about before I show you the video of that is preparation. Plays are typically much more tedious as far as dialogue goes. There's going to be a lot more dialogue in a play audition than there is in a commercial audition for sure, but also probably in a theatrical audition. And so depending on your part, so if you have a big part, there's going to be a lot of dialogue. And so it's something that you have to really sort of really concentrate on being off book as best you can. Now, if you got the dialogue and it was, you had a very short period of time to memorize it, it's okay to have especially for the first audition, it's okay to have your script in your hand and refer to it. But that's all you really want to do is refer to it. You don't want to rely on it. You don't want to be reading your script and then back into camera or wherever your eye line is going to be, because it takes the casting director sort of out of it. So you probably don't want your script up here so that they can see it, so you just have it down, just out of frame. And what I like to do is when I'm waiting for my line and I'm maybe unsure of my next paragraph or my next line, as the other person is talking, doing their dialogue, I will look down as if I'm listening. So it's as if you're listening, and you are listening, but you also get to see the first few words on your next line so you can remember, oh yeah, that's right, that's how that goes. So that's what I do. I sort of keep my script just below, just out of frame, and when the other person is talking, doing their dialogue, if I need to, I will glance down, and that helps me, and it makes it look a lot more natural. I want to talk about setting up before your Zoom audition, and I've done another video on this, and so some of this information is the same, but I can't stress enough to get all your stuff ready long before you think you need to. Do your wardrobe ahead of time. Figure out your choices ahead of time. Make a list. You want to make a list. You want to have your lighting right. You want to have your backdrop right. You want to have your camera set up. I use a music stand, so I put my laptop on a music stand so I can raise it up or bring it down. I can move it back or forward very easily. And so if they say, hey, can you go back further, I can just move the music stand back, and that gives me more room behind my blank backdrop. So just practice that and live in your space. Live in your space and be super comfortable in your space where you know your light's good, you know your backdrop's good, you know your camera's ready, the batteries are charged, your laptop has, or computer has, battery. If it's a laptop, it's charged. And so you don't want any surprises. I like to do everything the day before. Like, I like to get my wardrobe done the day before so that I already know. So that's one less thing that I have to think about when I hit that join the meeting and the casting director comes up. I know I'm super prepared. So I'm going to show you the audition that I did. It happened in real time, and so I recorded it so you can watch it, and then we'll discuss it after. Here you go. This is wonderful. I appreciate the opportunity. This looks like a very nice project.
Great, man. Should we read through it? I'll
Sure.
be Carolyn.
Sure.
I've been working on my old lady. So
Oh, good.
yeah, I got her all spruced up.
You tell me when we're ready.
All right. And okay, if I record it?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Cool. All right. I'll hit record, and I'll say action, and then whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Here we go. And action.
They say you recanted, that it was all a lie, that he never said those things.
Wait, look, you're talking too fast. Have a seat, son.
Recanted.
I'm not deaf. Just speak slower.
That reporter you let in here.
Reporter. Last year,
It was a few months ago, Mother. He said you recanted.
What month?
That you recanted. You lied. That you lied. Lied. Recanted.
What are you saying, son?
Good God. That you didn't tell the truth about that boy.
What boy?
I will not call his name.
Look, you're talking in circles. Who said?
Said that you lied about the entire thing. That the reporter you let in here, I told you not to talk to him, but God knows you won't listen to me.
About the boy?
Don't play stupid. He said, he wrote right here that Carolyn Bryant told me it never happened. Never happened, Jesus Christ.
Look, I will not have you talk to me in that tone. All right? Call me names, take the Lord's name in vain. No one ever again will call me names in my house. I won't have it.
The reporter that you allowed in here, that interviewed you, said that you had recanted. That twit sister of mine.
Oh, you are full of vinegar. Look, Maggie.
Is a twit. I should have never allowed her.
Be kind.
I am being kind. I should have never allowed her with that reporter. Those sneaky, underhanded cowards of the pen. She is not intellectually equipped. Is that better?
Why must men insist on using such disparaging tones toward their wives? Look, your father
Was a murderer.
How dare you?
If you recanted, then my father, your husband, was nothing but a cold-blooded redneck, a murderer. That's what these New York bastards are going to say on their liberal networks.
I told the truth.
Which time?
Your father never asked me.
This is about more than you and Dad, Mom. Me and Lamar have lived with...
Look, I told the truth.
The world's going to hate you. They will never understand.
Hate me. Again?
I'm going to handle this. No one comes through that door. No one. It is hot as hell outside. Maybe the boy told someone. Fool.
Awesome. I paused the recording. Sorry I screwed you up.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
You rocked it, man. Really good. And we can see that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Right. Well, this guy seems to me to be, a product of his upbringing and environment, and he's wearing a mask too. It seems. He's an upstanding sort of, not pillar of the community, but he's a successful guy, but he's, he says all the right things at all the right times. But I think behind closed doors, he is not a nice man.
Yeah.
He says the N-word as much as anybody when no one's around.
Yeah.
I'm still talking with a little twang here. But yeah, I don't see this guy as it seems like he just wants to make nice. He wants to he wants to let that sleeping dog lie, which it behooves him and his brother and his mother, of course, and his mother's 80-something, right? She's old. Okay, so that was my audition in real time with the casting director and it was actually the writer producer was also on the Zoom meeting there as well. It was for the Emmett Till story. They're doing a play, and it was fun to do. It was very exciting. A lot of fiery dialogue. So that's really sort of how it goes. The backdrop's there. The light's good. The camera is ready. My music stand can go back or forth wherever I need it to go. and it went smoothly. I was relatively off book, but you did see me look down for a few times. I would look down and I would catch where I was, because there was, I think, 6 or 7 pages of dialogue. So they know that you're not going to have everything memorized off book on your first audition. So if there's a callback for it, then you'd be more off book and really prepared. But for the first one, I don't think it's so necessary to be completely off book. If you need a little help, it's completely understandable. So a play audition is going to be pretty dialogue heavy. The commercial audition, the Zoom example that I did in my other video, that was, the dialogue's a lot shorter and it's a little quicker and faster moving. Also, there was some choreography in that one where you're moving and you're looking at people, where this one you were sort of looking right at the reader, and it was a pretty intense scene. So there's going to be little nuances, but there's not huge differences between a commercial Zoom audition, a theatrical Zoom audition, and a Zoom audition for a play or something for the theater. So, you know, they're all sort of the same. The big takeaway, I think, is being prepared, being off book, having your wardrobe, having your light, your camera, being professional. That's how they're going to remember you. And even if you don't get the part, they're going to remember that your setup was good, your delivery was good, your read was good, and they will call you for something else in the future. That's something that everyone needs to understand, that the audition itself is just a chance for you to show them what you can do, a chance for you to act. If you don't get it and you did the best you could, that's fine. They're going to remember you, and they'll call you for something else down the line, and that's how you get more work and more work, and you get a good reputation of being on time, of being prepared, and being, you know, easy to work with. And so that's what people want. They want someone easy and fun to work with. Listen, if this was helpful, please hit the like button down below. If you've not subscribed to my channel yet, hit the subscribe button down there. If you have any questions or comments, leave a question or comment down there in the comment section. I'm happy to answer any questions you have, or any suggestions for other Zoom audition tapes that I can do, any other Zoom audition videos that I can do for you guys. And thanks. Just tell your friends and be prepared. All right, till next time. Thanks.